Hey, good morning, guys. Rocking the Cubs gear, even though opening day is not today. Um, Wanted to just kind of finish up the homework that I gave you yesterday, and then look for some notes and a little longer video with the homework on it coming in just a little bit. But first, I want to look at what we're looking at. What we're going to be looking at is factoring things. So far, we have factored things where it's just x squared or 1x squared. Okay, and we saw you got to look for our numbers that multiply together to give you 18 that also add up to 11. All right, so for example, 9 and 2. All right, but what your homework is going to cover today is what if that's not 1x squared? What if that's 2 or 2x squared or 3x squared or something along those lines? So saw a lot of good things from you on the Flipgrid videos. But just kind of wanted to work through this example. So I'm going to go ahead and double distribute, and then we'll look at why can't we just do it the old way or do it this quick method here as far as working backwards. So the first thing I'm going to do is double distribute. So 3x times 2x is 6x squared, and then 3x times 5 is 15x. And then I distribute the 1 through both of those things. 1 times 2x is 2x, and 1 times 5 is 5. And now I start looking for like terms I can combine. These two are like terms, so I can combine those. So it ends up being 6x squared plus 17x plus 5. And now, so that's old. That's what we've done before. We've double distributed before. But now what we're going to look at is, all right, so how do I go backwards from here? And the first thing I want you to notice is we can't find factors of 5 that add up to 17. The only factors of 5 are 5 and 1, and those don't add up to 17. But we can see this thing can be factored. We can reverse this double distributive property process. So why doesn't it work? Heard a lot of good things from some of you. Some of you said, well, it's because of this. One reason is because of this 6x squared. When that's just x squared, we know it's x and x. There can't be any other possibilities. If that's a 6x squared, as we're working this thing backwards, it could be 3x and 2x, or it could be 6x and 1x. How do we know which one of those it is? And then the other reason, why don't we get factors of 5 that add up to 17? And it's because of this little middle process right here. Okay, you notice that our original factors are 1 and 5. All right, but in that distributing process, because that's a 3 there, this 5 changes to a 15. All right, and that 1 gets changed to a 2x. All right, so we're not seeing 1 and 5 anymore here, where we did here, because it was just x times 9 and 1x times 2. Those numbers, these two numbers really didn't change, all right, because we were multiplying it by 1x. But now the fact that we're multiplying these things by a 2x and a 5x, they're going to change, all right? So the process to factor this, and again, factoring simply means, can I write this as a multiplication problem? All right, so given this problem, your homework tonight is going to be given this problem, can you write it this way? All right, the process to do this is going to be a little bit more involved, not quite as nice and neat, but still, it's going to be a step-by-step process that, hopefully you guys can work through. Okay, like I said, saw a lot of good things on Flipgrid. Look for the notes, and I got somebody printing something off there, so that's outstanding that they're doing that right while I'm shooting that video. So I'm going to go beat one of my kids, and then I'll share those other notes with you. All right, take care, guys.